Hello fellow traders, it's Friday, doing a little comparisons this afternoon, a little charting and research. I figured I'd owe it to you to show you what I found, what my thoughts are going forward here in the market. I know I've been touting 10,000, 950 on the S&P. I have no long positions because I'm waiting for that pullback to 790, 750 before the continuation run. I'm kind of starting to doubt that. I'm starting to believe that 8,000 is my 10,000 from 6,500 up. I'm going to show you why. I've been doing a comparison too back to the 1929. This is May of 29 to May of 1930. Okay, this is a 50% fall right here in the Dow. This is pretty much what happened. Okay, these are our November lows and these are our March lows, and this is what's going on right now. Okay, this is kind of what I was hoping for. This is the pullback I'm waiting for. I pretty much sold at the top here, watched it pull back a little bit, and now I'm going to watch this little flurry up to here, which I think is pretty much there, and I'm hoping for our pullback. And then the continuation up to the 10,000. Okay? Why I'm doubting that right now is because I'm going to move you over here. This is our present Dow right now. Okay, December 07. This is like a 2-year chart, and this is where we really broke down. See how we kind of came down and battled 12,000 and tried to pump up back up to the 14,000 range. We stalled out at 13,000, 13,100-ish, and then we finally had a nice crash there. Looks like May of 08, bam, right down to like July, August. So I love this mark because that's where we found support before our big crash. Okay, like I said, we got here and then we got here, what I was just showing you, and then this is our run up. I just want to go over right here. This is where our downtrend started here. See that it looked like we broke, and then we found support, and then boom, full weakness through it. And I'm going to show you right here off of these tops, that low, really interesting trend line here, because this is where we tried to go back up. I mean, we're like 13.5 here, so that's our last top. Remember, our first lower high to a new lower low. This is awesome here. So that's a huge trend. We broke it, boom, found support on it, plunged right through it at 10,000. Look at that. That's why the 10,000 is so huge, and I'm really, was calling for that. But now, look at these prominent peaks after the October low, after the November low, and now look at after the March 6th low. Check that out. Just wanted to share that with you. Hold on, one more thing here. I'm going to wrap this up. Think about that for a while, okay? So let's say we are here now, not here. We're here, and now this is what's like to come, okay? This is a May to October slide. Puts us back in October at our March 6th lows. Okay, remember, this is the 29 Dow, so don't get confused. But I'm just referencing of what's going on with us. So now we're in October, we're back at our March 6th lows. And some people could be touting a double bottom, which I'm sure they were here. And I just want to show you what happened from there. Look at that. 90% run, 90% fall, bam, So you got to ask yourself, are we here already? Is this the biggest we're going to fall, and this is the pullback that I'm waiting for? and then we're gonna, but look at those bases, I'm telling you, that's healthy, you know. So that's what we're gonna be watching. Okay, my call is right now that this is it. This line right here is gonna hold. Now I kind of wish I had a little more shorts going on these stocks I ran, but we'll see. I'll come at you with some more if I see any more over the weekend. Good luck.